Hey everyone and welcome. Hope everyone's enjoying Aberration so far. I know quite a few of you have been wondering what modded creatures will be available in Aberration, what currently are now, what will be, what won't be. So I've jumped around all the different Discord servers and have compiled a list. So first thing I'm going to do is just go over what will be confirmed, what won't be, what I'm not certain about, and then go into each dino in more detail because there's a bit of variation between them all. So first things first, I just want to quickly outline that the Aberration patch did break a couple of creature mods already. This unfortunately is just something that happens, a bit of the underlying code gets changed in a way that modders cannot predict, and it happens to everyone differently because people make their mods in different methods. So for those that are currently not working, such as being T-posed, everyone I'm about to mention in this list are all competent and capable modders that care a lot, so rest assured these will all get fixed. Chances are, if the creature is broken, the modder probably already knows, so bear with it, give them a little bit of time and things will return back to normal. So, in terms of modded creatures that have been confirmed will be coming to Aberration, we have the antrodemus, the small carcharadontosaurus TLC, majungasaurus, vectispinus, diamantinasaurus, sivatherium, nothosaurus, meiolania, dickinsonia, no untameables, some sunken mod creatures, and the cryptoclidus and obelisk squid from ARK. And I'll get into more details about all of those in just a moment. For creatures that are confirmed to not be coming to Aberration, that is the Zaldrir dragon, hatzegopteryx, meraxes, and paleoarks Rex, Giga, and empirosaurus. I'm not currently sure about any others, but those are the three that people keep asking for. And quick note about the Zaldrir dragon, yes, it does currently have aberrant stripes. As I mentioned earlier, underlying code changes creatures in ways that we don't expect, and the Zaldrir dragon did randomly get a free aberrant texture. This is not intended. Cammy will be fixing it, and she's already confirmed that the Zaldrir dragon will not be coming to Aberration. So, really funny bug, ignore it. And for the creatures that are not certain if they're coming to Aberration, we have the moro and the moro raptor, the bombardier beetle, the dracomorph, and barsboldia, but that one because it just hasn't been decided yet, so no one knows. Regarding moro and moro raptor, I have a feeling that while I wasn't able to find any confirmation, I'm going to assume that the moro will not be an Aberration, but the moro raptor might get a variant, but I really don't know. That's just my personal guess. And then the next popular one is, of course, ARK Additions. Now, with ARK Additions, there will not be any official aberrant variations. You may have already noticed that the Dinosuchus does not have an aberrant version. This is all planned and intended because Garuga will still be doing the aberrant versions in his mod, either as modded creatures or as cosmetic costumes that you can apply to your official creatures. Either way, these will be coming in some form, we just don't know when. In terms of which dinosaurs, I am going to assume it'll be the same as in ARK Survival Evolved. I think it was Dinosuchus, Brachiosaurus, and Concavenator that got the aberrant variants. I cannot remember any others off the top of my head. I don't think Acro got one, nor Archelon or Dinotherium. I'm actually not entirely sure, but any aberrant creatures will be done in Garuga's mod, but he probably can't do them just yet because he's got a lot of things to already do. So for any potential aberrant ARK Addition creatures, I'm assuming that we're just going to have to wait and see. Now then, for all of the confirmed creatures I've listed earlier, let's talk about each of these creatures in more detail. So, first of all, let's talk about antrodemus, the small carcha, and majungasaurus. All three of these are already available, already ready. They have their aberrant variants and they're playable and spawning right now. Antrodemus and the small carcha did have some spawning issues where they were slightly overspawning. This has already been addressed and already been fixed, so if you are still experiencing overspawns of antrodemus and small carcha, then just dino wipe. There was a issue with majungasaurus that I cannot remember exactly the spawning details of, but that again has already been addressed, so whatever the problem was, it's been fixed. So all three of these creatures already available. Aberrant antrodemus and aberrant small carcha both spawn in the blue biomes, and the carcha I think partially in the red biome. I'm not sure if Antro also spawns in red, but I've seen it in blue. And Majunga, not entirely sure where that one spawns just yet, but I'm going to go ahead and assume probably everywhere that Carno spawn in. Vectispinus is confirmed, and Tristan is actually currently hosting a contest for it, where people are submitting in their own ideas for what the aberrant Vectispinus could look like, so that's currently ongoing. Sivatherium is planned. I'm not sure if it'll have a aberrant variant, but it will have the aberrant stats, so I think a variant too, and will be a radiation immune, and will probably spawn in the green biome, though it's not been entirely decided. The nothosaurus is planned, but I couldn't find any information about variants or to what degree. Meiolania and Dickinsonia will also be getting aberrant variants. No untameables will be updated to accompany the new aberrant variants, such as the aberrant meganura. That's all going to work and be nice and good. I know that Meraxes is working on that ASAP. And assuming it'll be the same as ARK Survival Evolved, which I really think it will be, we will get tameable glow bugs and nameless as well. And probably Reaper Queens as well, actually. I remember there was a really cool Reaper Queen strategy that Meraxes introduced. So I think it's safe to say that whether it's just the existing creatures like Meganura or the upcoming new aberrant creatures, it'll all get covered. Some sunken wild creatures have indeed been confirmed, but this is the wording, some, so I don't know which specifically will be introduced. I have seen it mentioned, however, that any creatures that have existing bioluminescence, such as Adestus, will just be the way it is. I use Adestus as an example. I don't think specifically that creature will be introduced. Again, I'm not sure which of these some creatures will be introduced. Probably all the small fish and such. But again, we shall wait and see. And with Paleo ARK, like I mentioned, the cryptoclidus and the obelisk squid will be in Aberration. So of course, now that these creatures are available yet at all, these are our next upcoming creatures to introduce to the whole Paleo ARK roster. The aberrant cryptoclidus is already complete, it just needs more animations for the entire creature as a whole. So overall, once the creature is finished and once the mod is published, it'll be immediately published to Aberration, as well as the other regular maps. And that is my list so far. Now, I'm only covering creatures that I have already covered in previous videos because there are so many mods out there and I just don't know what everyone's doing. I don't know everything. The only other one I can confirm is the jumping spider by Cyrus is also going to be an Aberration, though I think that one might have been a bit obvious. I do also know of specifically 2 upcoming mods for Aberration that are introducing brand new creatures. Both are secrets and both are really, really cool. So if you're wondering about new creatures and not just existing variants, yep, sit tight, I do know of 2 coming. Though I can confirm neither are from Paleo ARK, as Deps has confirmed that today in his server. But otherwise, I still think that you guys are really going to like these 2 coming up, hopefully very soon. I know both modders have been very hard at work since way before Aberration to try and get the creatures out on time. And again, yeah, fingers crossed, it'll be really, really soon. I know I haven't mentioned any spawn locations, it's because I just don't know for a lot of these creatures. So what I'll do is in the comment section, I will pin my own comment to give updates on any changes, such as if barsboldia is confirmed to be an Aberration or not, or just general lacking information, again, such as the spawning locations of most creatures. I have a feeling that most creatures will probably spawn in blue or red biome, since those are generally the dangerous areas where a lot of apex creatures spawn in, but again, we shall wait and see. Right, thank you all so much for watching, I hope this has been helpful. Like I mentioned earlier, antrodemus, the small carcharadontosaurus, and majungasaurus are the 3 creatures already available in Aberration right now, so do go have fun with that one. And I'm confident that most creatures in this list will probably be available within the next week or 2, because like I said earlier, all the modders in this list are all capable and competent and just wonderful people. So I think they will try and get these out as quickly as they can for you. They really are all just wonderful people. Alright, thank you, have fun, and I'll catch you all next time. Cheers.